What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick from our OK Music Review, and we're going to be finishing off the year with 10 of my favorite K-pop songs from the last 365 days. So this was a really difficult set of songs to pick because, of course, like, there's more than 10 songs that I go to consistently to listen to all the time because, like, as just the way that it is every single year is like K-pop releases a lot of stuff that's really awesome, and that you love. So picking 10 songs was hard, but I managed to do it. My final list before I just like ripped the band-aid off and then like went for it had 39 songs. And I decided that I was going to do 5 girl groups, 5 guy groups, and this is what I've got. So they're not in any specific order. These are just 10 songs in a random order. I don't really personally have any favorites above all others except for the first song on my list of favorites, which is the song from 4 Minute, the final song of their career, Hate. And this one is my absolute favorite song of 2016 without a doubt. And maybe it has something to do with because I am 4 Minute biased. It's the only K-pop group that I have any sort of bias to, that I support super hard. That's the only group. So that probably plays a little bit of a role in it. But on the flip side of that, looking at it from just like how this fits into K-pop of 2016, there was literally not another song from a girl group that was anywhere near what this song was like, and that is awesome. So at the end of the year, you look back and you reflect on what the music was released, and you look at 4 Minute and Hate as like that was the one song that stands out above all others, and that's super awesome. Not to mention, dude, that chorus is awesome. It gets me pumped up and hyped like you wouldn't believe. The second song is Taeyeon. Why? Her entire album that is associated with that song is also spectacularly great. Since she made her solo debut, I've become a really big fan of hers. As people who already know of her probably could know why, but like, her voice is just spectacular. And then for this particular release, man, you hit me with a little bit of that synth pop sound, and that's like, I got a soft spot for that genre of music, and I was in love. And like I said, not to mention, it's also strengthened by the fact that the rest of the music on the album that this comes from is also equally as good, and that just means that, obviously, like I said, Taeyeon and Why is one of my top 10 songs of the year. The first boy group on my list is NCT 127 and their song Fire Truck. It's like, basically just the song's lit. That's it. It is straight fire. It's such a great song to listen to. I absolutely love it. And also, just similarly to how 4 Minute stands out from the rest, this song also does stand out from the rest of the K-pop releases. To an extent, it kind of is similar, has similarities to other releases from SM groups, but other than that, you compare it to GOT7, BTS, whoever else you want to compare it to, and it's different. No other group did something like that, and it was awesome. I also am a particularly huge fan of the change during the chorus that they've got, where they, instead of saying the chorus or whatever in English, they changed it up for the last repetition in Korean, and it is a really actual good change. And the first time I listened to it, it threw me off, and I was like, whoa, that's actually super cool. So I really enjoyed that. The fourth song on my list, it's a 2-for-1, this one is, because it's 2 songs released at the same time from the same group, and that is EXO and their song Lucky One / Monster. And I know that people love getting buy one get one free deals. I like it too. It's awesome. So you get 2 songs for the price of one in this one, and EXO just they're like I said with NCT, they're kind of similar. Monster and NCT 127, they're a little bit the same. They got the same basis of influence, but either way, I don't even care because it's awesome, right? It's a great song. It's a nice, as far as what I'm familiar with EXO, nice change of pace for them. So Monster is really great, and then Lucky One, again, similar to Taeyeon, a little synth pop, goes a long way, and I really, really like that as well. It's also just a spectacular song. So both of those songs are really, really great. Moving on to number 5, a song and a group that I'm not even sure how many people would even name this, but we've got History and their song Queen. And you listen to the beginning of the song is like, oh, so awesome. It's so great. Similar to how the chorus for 4 Minute gets me going and amped up, and just like it's like time to go and you punch a wall or something like that. Like the intro bit for this song is equally as well or equally as good. And again, standing apart from the rest of releases in K-pop too, this one does as well. And I know that NCT 127 I said does that, but so does this song. It is great. If you have not listened to it, you are missing out on a really, really great song. Also, a pretty good album too. So listen to History, support History, check out this song. It is great. It's really, really heavy. It's got a lot of attitude. These dudes are badasses in this song. You gotta show them some support, because this is a spectacularly great song. Number 6 is another 2-for-1 deal. We got G-Friend, their songs Rough and Navalera, just because I could not pick one over the other. Like, at the very base core of the songs, even though they are, very clearly different and they sound different, the very, core of the songs is the same. It's like the high energy, tons of fun, and that is, what I love. G-Friend brings the energy, they bring the fun, they make super, super engaging songs, and they add that with some awesome choreography that not only makes these songs fun to listen to, but if you watch a performance on stage or whatever, it just makes the entire experience just that much more engaging, because like, while you're super into the song, you're also into the choreography, because they're awesome at that as well. G-Friend, Rough, Navalera, super, super awesome. That's why they're in at number 6. And this is my third and final 2-for-1 deal, and that comes from Taemin and Drip Drop. One song, Press Your Number, from his Press It album, which spectacular album. If I had to just, I don't even know. And again, kind of similar to the reason why I had 2-for-1 for G-Friend, is because both of these songs I couldn't pick one from the other, and they're kind of different. I mean, they're pretty different songs too. So I guess I could have just like ultimately caused myself some more pain in the process of narrowing down my selections for this video. But ultimately I had to go with both of these, because I mean, they're awesome. I mean, I honestly kind of would consider both of these songs to be a package deal, because I think that they play off of each other really, really well as a pair. So that is super awesome. They're fairly abstract, I guess you can say, sounding songs compared to the rest of the releases from the year. And, if I really, were to make a bold statement regarding this, like, these two songs here are more like actual legit art than anything else that was released in 2016. And that's something, right? So we're moving from Taemin and his music that is actual art to something that is not really art, dude. It's just fun pop music, and that is, again, similar to 4 Minute being the last song of their career. We're moving to Rainbow and their final song, Woo. And like, this one is a rollback to what made Rainbow awesome in the early part of their career, because this song is just so much fun. It's just such a brightly colored song. It's just so much fun to listen to, and of course the energy to it is great. So I mean, it's pretty classic as to what it's got a pretty classic Rainbow feel to it, and I really, really like it. Like, I definitely do appreciate the little attempts to go sexy, and that was great. They did a really, really great job with it. But going back to what they did really, really well, and what made them, who they were as a group up until that point, is also super awesome. And I mean, I think if ultimately, right, if you're going to go out, if you're going to finish your career, disband as a group, you might as well just end it on a good note. So Rainbow and 4 Minute both ended their careers with spectacularly good songs. And I think that, you'd rather go out on a high than a low, surrounded by controversy and drama. So we've got that. So Rainbow, their career is finished, but this group's career is just beginning, and we got to show some love to the song Shooting Love from Labum. This is their best song of their career, and I know their career has been kind of short, and they've kind of gone between, you know, high energy, you know, fun songs, and then like low tempo, mid tempo, cute kind of songs, and like I've liked some of them, and I haven't liked others. You know, the group's been kind of hot and cold for me, but this song is hot. It is red hot. It is great. So much fun to listen to from the very beginning, man. This song takes off and it goes. It does not stop. And I really wish that it never did stop, because it's such a great song. I can listen to it forever. I can listen to it. I couldn't like actually get into it and like, you know, get all amped up and like dance and jump around and run and do whatever it makes me want to do forever, because I don't have those levels of energy. But it is just, it's great. And like I said, it is their best song so far. So we're gonna finish off my top 10 with the final song. Of course, this one is from FT Island, titled Take Me Now. Shoot, I can't even remember. No, Take Me Now. Yeah, that's it. I wrote it down. Why did I just like, what? That's not right. Anyway, the song is awesome. You know, there's still, you know, FT Island since Pray, they're bringing, you know, the heavy metal, to K-pop, or to the mainstream Korean music. I think that is awesome. This one is not really like Pray in any way, but you know, it's still got, you know, the heavy metal in there, so that is awesome. You bring a little heavy metal, like I said, and also a little bit more electronic, and that's a pretty good combination right there. I definitely do appreciate that. It's awesome. It's not my favorite song from FT Island. It's my second favorite, because Pray, number one, always and forever. Well, unless they release something better than that, but you know, we'll see how it goes, you know, in 2017. But that is really it. That's all that I've got as far as my favorite songs. And I know that I said it was 10 and you got 13 technically instead, but that's the way it goes. Some of those songs counted as one for me. So that's what I got. So the question for you is, I want to know, give me one of your favorite songs from 2016, or 10, or however many you feel you need to give me, you know, or to do your favorites list justice. You know, put that stuff down in the comments below. You know, I just want to hear your favorite songs, your favorite K-pop songs of 2016. Maybe I missed something from the year, which would be a scary thought, but maybe I missed it. Maybe I, you know, whatever. Korean music, indie, hip hop, whatever. Down in the comments or through Twitter. If you check the links in the description box below to, you know, get connected on social media and whatever else. So that is going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you next year.